how to handle files in Linux, how to handle files in Python. Okay, come here, do right click. Okay, come here. So we are going to talk about the Python. Okay, so once you said Python, fine. Go to the VS Code. Go to the VS Code. Go to the VS Code. Open your folder. Open your folder. So click on desktop. Click on desktop. Click on the Python here and then select the folder. So once you select this, so the extension should be always file operations. Any file is fine, not file operation. Operation.ipynb Jupyter notebook. ipynb Jupyter notebook. Okay. Before going to talk about that, I want to create one more file. Which is nothing but the example.txt, because we are going to handle the text files. First of all, I want to show you how to handle the text files. To handle the text file, definitely need to go with some kind. So come here. So example example.txt. Okay. In example.txt, what are the data I'm going to put it here? So come here. I'm going to create an example.txt here. I want to put some data with the help of Python in this file. Okay. So that is the reason why what I'm going to do is hello hello and then world. This is a new line. This is a new line, please. This is a new line. What you're supposed to do is come here and just save it. That's it. Now go here. So now we are going to talk about discuss about the file operations in this. What is that? File operations in this. So let me share my screen. Okay. So how to do this? Click on code. With open. What is your file name, guys? What is your file name, please? What is your file name here? So example.txt. You are going to open that file. Okay. So always file should be in example.txt file. Okay. R like read, W like write, A like append. R like read. Okay, I'm gonna write here. R like read, W like write. Okay, and then A like append. Read and tells write and the append is nothing but add more data to the file. It's like double greater than write. You're gonna add more data to the such thing you can able to do with the W here. Such thing you can able to do with the A here, append. Okay. Now how to do this? Okay, come here. What you are going to do with this file? You want to insert some data or you read the data? Insert some data. So you read the data first of all. I have a file here which is example.txt file I have. I want to read some data in this. How to read? R like read some data as file file. Okay. Content equal to file read or file write? File read. Okay. And then print the content. Okay. So please observe here. With open example.txt file, you want to read the file content file. If you want to write the file.write. If you want to append, file.append. If you want to read, file.read. And you want to print what the content you have in the file. So is there any question here? Any difficulties you are facing in this? So first one, with open. Yes, I want to open. What is the file name you want to open? And what you are going to do, read as a file. Content equal to, you want to write the content into the file, file.write. You want to add more data to the file, file.append. You want to read from the file, file.read, and you want to print the content or not, just print the content. So now click here, Python environments. So click on this, hold on, hold for a second. Okay, now click here, click here. Okay, there is a small error here. Clearly observe, I forgot to, yes. So hold on. It has to print the content. So activating, hold on. If you clearly observe this, connect it to the kernel base. Connect it to the kernel base. Okay, something is wrong. Okay, come down. Come here with open. With open. Gone. So click here once again. You have read the content from the file or not? Okay. I'll show you one more thing. I want to write some more data. Hello, Madhu. Madhu, how are you? Madhu, how are you? Are you doing? So come here first. Save it here. Just come here. Click on this. You are able to read the content in the file or not? Yes or no? So next one, this is the one. This is the one. Go up. So come over here. What is the functionality? What we did with this? What we did with this, that is very important. This is read a WHO whole file. Okay, what we did, read a whole file. So next we are going to talk about the, come down. Click on this. One second. Okay. Now what you're supposed to do is, I want to line by line. I want to read a file line by line. How to do this? So come here. Read a file line by line. How? Line by line I want to read. How to do that? How to do that? Come here. Here, same one. Copy the same thing. Copy the same thing. Whatever you have written here, this you can copy it the same thing here. Come here. Okay. Control C. Go up. Okay. Enter. Control V. So as a file. Okay. So what you're supposed to do from here is line by line. For line in FILE file, for line in file, for line in file, print, for line in file, print, line dot, okay, strip, strip, strip is nothing but each line, okay. Okay, so remove this. See here, with open file example.txt or file for line in file. Each and every line it has to read one by one. The print the line dot strip. So what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Yes, strip, strip. Remove the new line character. Strip removes new line character. Okay. So come here, enter this. Line by line, it is going to read. Now I want to overwrite, not write, overwrite. Overwrite is nothing but old data will be wash away, new data will be comments it here. That is what overwrite. Old data will be wash away, new data will comments it is. That is what overwrite. So come here. Old data will be wash away, only new data will be comments it here. How to do that? Click here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write overwrite. Overwriting into a file. What do you mean by overwrite? Come here. Okay. WRITING, writing a file which is nothing but OV here, overwriting. Okay. Overwriting with open with open. So what is your file name to open? Example.txt. Example.txt. So you want to write overwrite or not? So then we go with the come down. So W like overwrite. Okay. W like overwrite as file. W overwrite as FILE file. Okay. Next one. File.write. Before you have seen file.read, now you are going to see file.write. File.write. So what you want to write in this file? What do you want to write in this file? I want to write Madhu teach well. Okay. Madhu teach well. Okay. And I want to put the next line as well. To put the next line, /n is nothing but the next line. /n is nothing but the next line. Okay. Okay. 1 second. Okay. File.write. 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 Python is easy. Python is easy to LEARN learn. Okay. Easy to learn. Okay. So now if you click here, I'll show you. It will click here. What happens? I'll show you. Come here. Now go to your example.txt. Is everything is changed or not? I have not said print the file, print the content. Nothing I have told you. I have told what? Is it overwrite or not? Whatever the data I have put it here. Madhu teach well. Madhu teach well. Python is easy to learn. Python is easy to learn. Entire data is overwrite or not? Yes. Next one we are going to see the without overwriting. Append. Double greater than. Single greater than I have shown you in line X. Now I am going to show what happened, how to put it double greater than. If you want to add more data, same nothing here. Come here once. Come here. So copy the first one. Copy the entire part. This first one, or you copy the first one. Control C. Go here. So click here once. Paste it here. Okay. Okay. So come here. Control C. Without overwriting. Without overwriting. Okay. Now what you do is with open file.txt. Don't go with W. Don't go with the A. Okay. As file. Okay. So now remove the first one. Remove the first one. Instead of W, I have made with the A, and write file Madhu teach. Sorry. Append operating take place. Append operating. Append app and append is going to take place. Okay. If you want to print this line, so I don't want to print first of all whether how many lines you have in this. First of all, 2 lines. It's very easy. Don't need to worry about it. With open file example.txt, R like read, W like overwrite, A like append, and then file.write. Append is going to take place, and click on this. Very good. Go to here. Easy to learn and going to take place. Yes or no? Okay. So why it has happened, I'll clearly explain you. This is because I need to, which is this? Append is going to take place. What you have it here? Learn. Append is going to take place. Add or not? Yes or no? Clear? So save this. So now I want to print this. Everything I want to print. How to print this? How to print this? So to print this, very easy. So click on this. Click on this. Now I want to print everything. How to print this? Everything. Come here. Write a list of lines to file. Write a, first of all, WRIT, write a file list of lines, a file of, write a list of lines to a file. List of lines is multiple lines you want to write to a file. That's it. Okay. How to write a multiple lines? Come here. How to write a multiple lines here? To write a multiple lines, LINES lines equal to, open the bracket. Okay. FIRST, first line. Okay. Or go with the orange. Don't go with the first line. Orange slash N. Orange slash N. Comma. Okay. Banana slash N. Banana slash N. Comma. And then grape slash N. Next line. And then close the bracket. Remove this. So see here once. See here. I have lines equal to, orange is the first line, banana is the second line, and then grape is the third line. With open. What is the file you are going to put in? With open, what is the file you are going to put it in? Example.txt. Open example example example.txt, a file name. You are going to append or write? Write. So don't write. The previous data will be washed away. So I'm going with the append here A. Append here A. Okay. So .txt append here A. And then you need to close here as well. Okay. As file, as file dot write LINES lines and then LINES. Okay, now come here. You are able to see orange, banana, grape is came into the file or not. So what is the logic here? Nothing logic. lines equal to orange will be one line, banana will be one line, grape line one line with open. Example, A like append as files and then write files to the lines. That's it. Okay, write lines to the file. Okay. So next one we are going to talk about the binary file. Now we are going to talk about the binary file. Okay. I am directly going to write the binary file. I'm not going to create it. I'm not going to create like example.txt I have created, right? But here I'm not going to create this. Now I'm going to deal with the binary. Come here once. So we are going to do binary files. What do you mean by binary? 0 and 1s are called binary files. So writing binary files. Writing binary file. See, do I created the example.txt manually or automatically? Manually. But binary.txt, I'm not going to create it. Binary example.bin. Bin is nothing but binary. I am not going to create it manually. It is going to create automatically by using the Python here. Okay. How to do this? Come here. Okay. Data equal to B. B is nothing but data equal to B. B is nothing but the binary. B is nothing but the binary. Data equal to B is nothing but the binary. Slash x00 slash x01 slash x02 slash x03 slash x04. Okay. Enter. Sorry. Error arithmetic, not known in this. Okay. Now with open. So exam ple dot bin comma WB is to write binary. W is to normal files. WB is to write binary files. So what you do is write binary here. WB is to write binary. Write binary as file file as file. Okay. Now the file dot write data. File dot write data. File dot. So you are going to write data into the file or not? Which file? Example.bin. File dot write data. File dot read data. Here the previously you are able to see file dot read. Here if you see this file write. Okay, here you see file write. Here you see printer. So you are going to write to the file or read to the file from the file. Okay, click here. You got example.txt automatically created or I have created manually this? Manually I have not created. I have created with the Python, right? So bin. File cannot be displayed the text editor because either binary or use a unsupported text encoding. So binary file you can't open normally. You have a binary file or not? Created automatically or manually? With the help of coding you have created or not? Now we are going to see read a binary file. You have write something into the binary. Now we are going to see read something from the binary file. How to read that? How to read a binary file? How to read a binary file? Come here. Read from a binary file. Reading a binary file. Reading a binary file. Reading a binary file. How to read this? How to read this? With open example.bin which one you need to use? W or R or A? Read R. I told you here itself. See, entire magic is only on these three words. Entire magic is only on these three words. If you miss these three words, there is nothing. Okay. So double greater than means add more data, append. Single greater than means overwrite W. So if you want to read the file, cat file name, right? The same thing we are going to do in the Linux part right now. So with the help of Python okay. So come here. So how to read this? So RB. What I'm going to do is RB. RB stands for read binary. RB stands for what? Read binary. So now what you're supposed to do is, so go back. Content equal to content equal to content equal to content equal to file file dot read file dot read, and the print content. What do you mean by content? Whatever you have in the file, that we call to the content. Whatever you have a file, that we call to the content. Now click here. What do you have a file? Yes or no? Now I want to copy one content from one file to, I want to copy to the other file. Source file. What is my source file? My source file will be the example.txt. My other file will be the destination.txt. I want to copy the content from the example.txt to destination.txt file. The same content I want to copy with the help of Python. I want to copy the content from one file to other file. Other file I am not going to create the other file. Other file also I have to create with the help of Python only. So how many files you are able to see here? You are able to see the destination file here? No. How to do that? Just come here. Just come here once. Just come here. So now we are going to talk about the click on this. Okay. Okay. Here what you are supposed to do is read content from source file, text file, and write to destination file. Copying a with open example.txt. I want to read from the example.txt and I want to write it to the destination.txt. So example example.txt, I want to write it to this file, and I want to read from this file r like read. Okay. So as a source file or destination file? source _ file. Okay. So once I read this file, now I'm going to content equal to content equal to source _ file dot read. Okay, what is the file name here? What is the file name here? The new file is destination.txt. So write as a destination file dot write content.txt. Okay. So click on this part. Okay. With open example.txt as source file. Sorry, it's my bad. AMPLE example.txt. So come over here as a source file. So click on this. Click on this. You are able to see the example.txt file is created or not. The same content, whatever you have in the destination file, okay, the same content you have in this or not. Example.txt, how many lines? 6. Destination.txt, how many lines you have? So got it? Yes. So next one, I want to read a file and count the number of lines and words and characters. I want to read a file and count how many number of lines, how many number of words, how many number of characters from the file. So that I want to do it here. So come here once. This is a big program. So click here once. So click on this. Go up. Click on this. So what we're supposed to do is read a text file and write and count. Read a text file and count the number of lines, words and characters. Okay. Come here. Counting lines, words, character in a text file. Counting lines, words and in a text file. So define DEF is nothing but define COUNT count underscore text file underscore text file. So and then we need to give the file underscore path. Okay. Now with open, you are going to open the file. What is this? Okay. So with open file underscore path. So you want to read the file or write the file? You want to read the file or write the file, please? You want to read the file or like read the file? Why am getting this? Read the file as file. Now what you're supposed to do is lines equal to with open. One is done with open. LINES lines equal to file dot read how many lines you have. Enter. Number of lines equal to length of lines. Number of words equal to number of words equal to sum. Line split SPL split. Okay. So per line in lines. Next one, Now you are going to talk the characters as well. How many characters you want? So num characters. So this is nothing but WC file name. So you are able to find the, when I say WC word count, if you are say WC file name, 3 lines, 9 words, 42 or 52 characters, you have shown that command or not? The command that if I want to put it in a programming, you can do this. Okay. Now one the number of characters equal to, so sum, it is not sum, it is sum. Okay. Here also open the bracket, length, line in line per line in lines, line in lines. Okay. Now what you do is, so you have word is completed. Okay. Line is completed. Okay. Line count is completed and word count is completed. Now I'm going to return a char count is also completed. Char count is also completed. Okay. Now go with these lines. The first one is with open. Lines is done. Now line count. This is line count. Line underscore count. Underscore count. Okay. So next one is word underscore count. Word underscore count. Word underscore count. Underscore count. Okay. Next char underscore count. Char underscore count. So okay. Now next one is return lines count, comma, word count, comma, character count. Okay. So enter. What is your file path? FILE file underscore path equal to, so which file you want me to put it? Example.txt file or destination.txt file? Which file you want me to put it? Which file? Destination.txt. Destination.txt. Okay. LINES lines, comma, WORDS words, comma, character, okay, equal to, character equal to, so don't go this, character equal to COUNT count underscore text underscore file equal to FILE file PATH path. File underscore path. Okay. Now we are going to print. What you want to print it? I want to print F, printf. I want to print the LINES lines. LINES lines. Close the bracket. Okay. Next one, comma. Lines, comma, words, colon, WORDS words, comma. Once you're done with this, characters. So CHARACTERS, characters. And then close the bracket. So now, which one? Example.txt. How many lines? 6 lines. How many words? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. And you count. Okay. You count the letters, characters. Okay. So come here. So click on this. Okay. We got some error here. Words, characters. Okay. Why you got some this? Okay. Invalid syntax. Okay. RACTERS. PHARACT correct है కదా? Okay. RACTERS. It's my bad. Okay. Now run this. LINES lines, comma words, ఇంకెక్కడ వచ్చింది? So 12th line, invalid syntax. Where? Looks like where it is? F పక్కన F తర్వాత కామా ఉంది కదా కామా, అండ్ ఇక్కడ కూడా ఉంది. లెట్స్ రన్ వన్ మోర్ టైం. How many lines? How many words? How many letters? 91 with spaces. And the similar thing, WC file name in line X, it is going to print 3 lines, 9 words, and 54 or 40 something. Okay. So I mean we have seen the W count. WC word count. So here it is going to, with the help of, we need to write these many things to show that. Next one, the last one, writing and then reading a file. You want to write and then you want to read a file. How to do that? Same thing. How to do that? Come here. Go a little bit up. So click here. Writing and reading a file. With open example.txt. With open example.txt. Once again, example.txt. So close this, and then you are going to say, what is that? Okay, as file dot write. Hello, file dot write. Hello world slash n. Okay, hello world slash n. Next one is, come back, file dot write. Welcome to a new line. Slash n. So if you open single quote, you can go with the single quote. If you open double quote, you can go with the double quotes here. Go with the double quotes. Okay. So next one, move the file cursor to the beginning. To move the file cursor to the beginning, what is the command here? Come here. MOV, move the file cursor to the beginning. How to move this? FILE file dot seek 0. So I'll clearly tell you what is the file. Move to the cursor. I'll tell you, come here once. come here guys, right click here, open git bash, come here. Hold on, I'll tell you what is cursor. vi file 1, okay, my cursor is insert, I'm entered something else. Okay, where is my cursor? Here is my cursor. How to move my first? Like this I need to move. With the Python, if you want to move to the cursor to the starting, then we go with the move to the cursor to the beginning, then we go with the file sneak. Okay, so remove this file, enter, come here, enter, sneak. Next one is to read content from the file. Read content of the file. How to read the content of the file? Come here. So read the content of the file. content equal to file.read and the print content. File.read print content. Okay. Print the content. 1 second. Ekada? So it is saying on the 7th line, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. File.sneak. Showing here. Okay, remove this. No issues. Remove this. Okay, let's click here. File.content, file.read. Ekada mardam kale. Content is okay. Huh? That is different. That is దాన్ని మనం కన్సిడర్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. Content file.read. So content here. Okay, this we'll see tomorrow. So 9th line. Okay, from here we see it tomorrow. No issues. Okay, so this from here we are going to see tomorrow. So from tomorrow we are going to see one more thing is we are going to talk about the how to handle the Excel sheet. How to handle the Excel sheet, that we are going to talk. How to handle the Excel sheet. Okay, so how to read that, how to create directories, how to put file in the directory, those things we are going to talk about. Okay, thank you.